calendar. Joined by the great match to kick us off tonight. An absolutely loaded night of action, Tony.
It's loaded. A dynamite trios match for the state of Texas. You're great, Chris. Thank you, Savannah.
Because this is a trios match. Wayne, whatever. He is the AEW.
Last Wednesday night at Dynamite, Orange Cassidy made the very surprising decision. He put it, and not Trent Beretta and Danhausen has acquired it on an online auction site.
My gear bag, and it was gone the next day. And look who's everybody's hats.
So wait a minute, you put this hat on auction on online?
In Dallas, Texas tonight, baby.
Joining it from Bernie, Texas. At combined with
That's Marshall and the Devon Air family, synonymous with professional wrestling in the state of Texas.
It's championship wrestling. I like that Marshall is wrestling.
These Von Erichs, they're cut, they're ripped up.
Von Erich starting things out. The older of the two brothers here on AEW Rampage.
You fans have been following them on their 11th year in pro wrestling.
Well, once again, the lineage, and they look great. That's one thing the Von Erichs were always very aesthetically.
As Ross getting backed up to the ropes, but put on the brakes, didn't allow cool on the wrist.
We gotta watch this cool hand and Von Erich here in Dallas, hometown hero of his.
So many great matches, even not only the sport of Toria, but whole reunion.
Himself in and fans earlier today. Tickets for Revolution on Sunday.
Already going fast.
Daddy Magic chirping everybody. Tickets for Wembley Stadium, all in London 2024. August, WTIX.com as Marshall Von Erich in control. Jake Hager Jake Hager tagging himself in. And now Orange here.
Big Jake, little Jake. Big Orange pointing over to Danhausen.
The double leg. Cassidy goes over the top. Slips under the grip of Hager.
It's like an oak tree.
Hager, the wide vertical base.
What?
Cassidy puts on the brakes. The agility by Orange. Drop kick to the chest, and Hager.
Not so sure you can get it with the size and power of Jake Hager. It's a great move by Daddy Magic.
Well, yeah, Orange has the capacity to fight.
As this match, Hager, second, Hager covers.
The agility of Orange Cassidy helps out there. The quickness of putting up the pencil.
Big shots for Menard and Parker. Discus for Von Erich. Dealer's choice for him.
Wow.
Better be careful against two veterans. There you go.
Yeah, Menard and Parker. Turned his attention away from... Now the Von Erich's going to work.
Really get up in the air, can he?
For such a big man, he sure can.
Von Erich brothers.
And then he catches Orange Cassidy to fly in the air.
Cassidy was looking for that.
Many matches.
Drop kicks by the Von followed up, and the elbow suicida from Orange Cassidy. But now,
buddy,
Angelo Parker, go roll up, turns the tables on Parker. Two, and
Ross and Marshall. Von Erich. Happy about that. Either it's Hager, either it's Cool Hand Ange. Show him what I taught you. You know, we haven't spoken in months, but I still head off and take his hat back. To the face, idiot.
Look at Danhausen trying to talk his way out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Von Erich! The father of Ross going to break him in two. Oh, look at this! Ross and Marshall deal 5-on-2 and an orange punch to follow it up. And the iron claw of Jake Hager! Rushing the Jake Hager!
Brushing his head like Jason Voorhees.
Kevin Von Erich! My God!
The aid of his sons, Ross and Marshall, come to the aid.
The thief!
It's a great moment.
Crazy Von Erich here. Look at this.
Orange Cassidy. And Tony, you're right. What a way. Thor.
Only here in it.
Absolutely.
Week 4 in the Gold Continental Sweet Night for Jay Lethal and Mark, and our cameras caught up with Lethal and Briscoe.
Hey, Mark, do you have a second? What else do you have to fight for?
Hey, don't be sorry about that loss. And I heard for them boys, the Briscoe brothers, baddest tag team to ever do. 23 years tag team wrestling, the baddest tag team to ever do in my game. Funny running into
you next week.
Jay, man, you still hanging out with these clans? Point, Karen. There. Point.
You know what? Guys, don't worry. It's no worries. There's a lot of history here, buddy.
Hey, man, you kind of like back at Seaside Heights, New Jersey, 20-some-odd years ago about that. But, hey, my good man here asked me what is there to fight for. Hey, I like it. I like it.
I like it, too.
Hey,
I'll see you next week.
Being accompanied by Don Callis, the team of Kyle.
Best for you. Watching the Don Callis family in action, having Don Callis.
Hands on Don Callis. And I'm glad he said that because I would jump over this damn.
John, you're in Kenny Omega's CW World Tag Team Championship at World's End.
Don Smarty.
Paul Titan on the right side of your screen. Hunter Gray on the left with Kyle Fletcher.
I'm telling you right now, Chris, it would not surprise.
You don't know what I've got stashed under this deck.
And Kenny Omega had the World Tag Team title shot that you're going to have.
Dangerous slam!
Titan's a big guy, too, man.
Yeah, Chris, you felt the sting of that world's most dangerous slam.
Still having pains in the night from that.
I want to say something
Here.
I know he does.
The Don Callis family said any tag team in the history of this company know about is the Golden Jets. Chris Jarrett, two of the biggest stars in the history of wrestling, come for you. It was fear. Kenny Omega was afraid after what Takeshita and you thought you could hide behind the skirt of the tag team to run, but you cannot hide. Deep division, and as I always do, the Don Callis family rules, and what can beat the Golden Jets at any time, the forward.
Well, Don Callis in Powerhouse Hobbs. You got Kyle Fletcher. He could be sending any
other team at any time.
Oh, look at Cal. Oh, jeez.
Maybe I'm a little distracted. Maybe I've been pulled in so many. Repeat, listen. I'm still running around off to you. This is becoming a pattern and it's driving me. Stop! Okay? Despite myself, why don't you go and beat Rio?
To put it mildly, between Ruby Soho and Saraya continues to
Time limit. Approaching the ring from Varna, Georgia. Anna.
Patrick a cool hand. Ange going in alone here tonight, and Anna seems to be out.
But you know what? I think it's a good move because Anna is a very accomplished AEW. Not a bad move.
20. That was the day that Anna scored her first. Hasn't forgotten about that, Chris.
You know I'm a big fan of Anna Jay.
That knee injury, you see the brace on the right leg there. Let's see how she does.
Things come into play in this matchup.
Always makes me.
Anna offering the left hand to Red Velvet. Dangerous J kick, but instead, Velvet the roll up. Out now, Velvet, Magistral. Rolls up Anna.
Mentors from Mexico, the Magistral, like you said. Almost.
Velvet overcommits. Anna put on the brakes. Part of it. Fans coming up tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, right here. Brody King, Ryan Danielson, both men deadlocked at 6 points as he takes on Daniel Garcia and Andrade El Idolo, the overall Blue League. Coming up this Wednesday night, Dynamite Hall from the Paycom. Final week of matchups, Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe. Who can finish White? A must-win match for Jay White and Roosh, hoping to slow the Continental Classic. Anna Jay punt. The mean streak of Anna Jay on full display tonight here tonight, Tony.
What a victory. We talked about it before that Anna able to trash talk her, tease her, and also be able to
Negotiation Society leaving you behind, but picking up some lessons. How would you rate her?
Some of them have done well, so I don't think Anna's just starting it.
Velvet struggling her way up to taking Anna off her feet, back elbow. Leg layer and target for Velvet.
What time is it, Tony?
Yes, sir.
Velvet, that means. Anna rolled back towards center. Velvet. Corkscrew kick. Avoid.
Oh, that's got to be
Anna Jay.
What happened? I said to myself, it looked like.
Rolling up Anna. Anna kicking out. Daddy Magic. I mean,
Magic even do it out here.
Velvet blocked Daddy Magic.
Papa Magic.
Velvet may have no choice but to tap.
What is the reason Daddy Magic came down here in the first place?
Daddy overcome his presence and score the submission victory on Red Velvet.
Papa Magic here, Daddy Magic, a little bit of a crush on Energy.
Well, this past Wednesday night at Dynamite, we found out some more to identity of the devil. We can conclusively rule out Hangman Adam. Let's take you back to this past Wednesday night.
And I have come here tonight looking for answers. Until I got him to World's End, where I would dismantle him personally and become MJF sprayed out on the ground. And I saw a beer bottle, a certain high and low for this cowboy. It seemed like a certain Hangman.
I thought you were.
I think you're the devil, man. Is there something you want to do about
Hangman Page?
And anytime on the app.
Your Rampage emerging ring first, the team of Action and Andretti.
Blink about a lot of professional wrestling matches.
I mean, all three of these guys got the hops and flipping and flying all over the place.
The team of El Hijo del Vikingo coming middle.
To cap off Rampage here tonight, a massive
Kids on Action Andretti. As far as trios are concerned. Let's see how they fare here.
Rewind your DVRs.
no fear from Penta El Cerro Miedo, but the way the 6 men embody that.
I'll tell you what, I've wrestled both these men in the ring. Dante Martin when he was about 19 years old, and this athletes, and they're creating new.
And Penta had made the challenge. Hey, I've got 3 guys.
Yeah, and the interesting thing was no animosity. There was just respect.
These guys have. Things are bound to happen. All that matters is he's bound.
Look at this, Commander.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being aggressive.
Using it there, seating Commander on the ropes. Wow. Dante vaulting over, baits in Vikingo into the ring, but
wow.
Dante,
look at this.
Commander just Dante flat-footed, leaping up
to the Dante's come back to the ring with.
The sweep, lateral.
Let me say this, Tony. You mentioned the attitude Dante has. When you get hurt, think smarter about the risks you take.
Right.
Now, Lijo del Vikingo.
Man, I faced one of the biggest upsets in pro wrestling history.
Bipasos sending Vikingo into the ropes.
Wow.
Dude, look at this.
Vikingo looking for sunset flip. Andretti gets
his feet.
Andretti. Oh, wow. Andretti got caught. Vikingo looking for the kick, the counter, and another stalemate.
To go. Excalibur.
Corazon de Leon.
And believe me, complete technical wizards.
And don't think that Darius Martin and Penta can't fly.
A bit more of an attitude than his brother, that's for sure.
A top flight Action Andretti. They have here in Texas.
They ain't scared.
They say bring it. Alex not as uncoordinated.
Say that. Great minds, Excalibur. There's a chop battle going on in the ring here.
Drop kick from Darius Martin. Penta! Oh, man! Penta swinging a miss by Darius. And number 1, but the
off the ropes.
Commander Vikingo sent Dante and Enter.
Lying right there.
Hell yeah.
And continues in picture. You do not want to miss a moment of trying to fight his way out of it. Vikingo,
back of Action's head. And here goes Penta.
A desperately needed
This luchador's got a very rough and tumble style as well.
It's amazing on both ends.
And now Commander, the middle rope DDT on Andretti.
I was good race.
Oh, Dante, knee strike to the jaw.
Rick Knox.
Didn't think so. Okay.
Rick Knox is going to end it with a DQ.
Oh, boy.
The leg drop.
How does he do that? How does he stay?
And ripcords him out. We saw Vikingo some trouble with that. Penta.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that was on target, guys.
Penta heard the
Gee, it's one big, long, high-flying chess game.
to the mix. Big springboard back up.
just never know who's going to end up on top in any of these moves.
All 6 of these guys have given it everything, and you gotta think that
Seeing of all these men is next level.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Penta counters with a lung blower.
I call that a cold tip.
Valley driver.
That could have been the decisive.
From the inside out.
Not a default there for Action Andretti.
Oh, God.
Jeez. But did you see Darius caught his head?
Vikingo on the back of Darius Martin.
And why not?
He left. And Dante up to his feet. Now.
Just before my life.
It's one of the wildest things I've ever seen in my life.
Another one. It looks like Normandy here.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Standing O.
All 6 men down on the outside.
Just down 2.
And you're seeing something that you don't face it off.
Fight forever. As
Available now makes a great.
some great action coming up here, I feel.
Brand new DLC out.
But one thing, they got to wear each other down somehow, Shivani.
Yeah, that's right. They haven't been able
Sure that Andretti wants to engage in a prolonged firefight with Dante.
Little brother comes in and stand up for big. Here we go. Just another Friday night in Dallas, boys.
Great call.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I got to tell you guys, it's incredible. 33 years on the job, I've never seen a match like this.
Pro wrestling at its finest. Right, low bridge. Sends Darius and Andretti to the outside. Nope, Darius and Andretti. Oh, stereo Spanish flop. Dante had Commander in his grips, but Commander... Dante spiked him.
This spectacular match. Action Andretti.
If I'm the acclaimed and daddy ass,
Yes.
I am taking notice.
Ass wants to try and take some of those moves? Absolutely not.
Nothing like this on Dynamite or Collision.
I've never seen like this anywhere in the world.
Rampage, believe it or not, we've got more action for you. Who will be at the top of the table? Find out live.